Congressional District. It is now 4:08 Verizon time. And with that, I will now open the floor for nominations for the office of United States Representative in Congress. I will now call on Mary Ann Turner for the purposes of a nomination.
I am Mary Ann Turner, and I'm the chairman of Enfield. You may know that they would be in deep trouble if they didn't do that. And I'm honored this afternoon to nominate Lori Hopkins-Cavanagh. I met Lori someplace. In my life, that's about the best I can give you. Because I am like one of those people that's, if you need to give a busy person something to do, I'm probably the poster child. Lori wowed me. And why does she do that? She has charisma. She has vision. She has smarts. She's a little bit brazen. She's loud. She gets her point across. She listens. She reacts. She is damn organized. She's focused, she's passionate, and she's on the point. Kind of reminded me of somebody I knew. She came to the Enfield RTC, and I kind of told a few folks that came to visit us, we know you have kids, we know you have a dog, and we probably know you're married or you're not. We don't care. Don't tell us, don't waste our time. Lori took the podium, she grabbed us by the throat, and she got to the point. She was able to tell us from the heart why she wants to be a congressman and why she will be the one in the congressional too. She had taken the time to know the issues. If you haven't had that chance to meet her, get her taken aside. I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, she will wow you. She has the resume for the job. And guess what? She's not a lawyer! You know what she is? She's a business owner. She's a radio host. She was a news reporter. She's a political candidate. Not once, but twice, and probably 3 times, which I don't know about. She's a community servant. She was a property manager, and yes, she's only 29. Okay, that's a lie. Don't put that in the paper. This past week, Joe Courtney came to Enfield, and that didn't really thrill me. And he went over to Esnuntuck, and he had his little thing. He didn't invite me. I was very disappointed. And you know what I was told? That Joe Courtney's a good guy. Isn't that, he's supposed to be a good guy. Every person in this room's a good guy. If you're a girl or a guy, get over it. I'm not politically correct, and I don't plan to start today. You know the difference between the good guy? Lori is the right guy. She's the right guy for a couple of reasons. She's right because she's going to look at that $10.10 minimum wage bill that Mr. Malloy messed with us on, that Mr. Obama wanted to get behind. She's right because Obamacare needs to be reviewed, relooked, and repaired. She's right because Connecticut needs jobs. I don't know how many of you have been in the same predicament I've been in, but when you're let go, it really sucks. And the only difference is you got to pick yourself up by your own bootstraps and go do something about it, and that's why we're Republicans. So the bottom line with Lori is, you can be a good guy, but we need a can-do girl, right? So let me tell you one thing that I'm going to believe about Lori. Lori can win on the issues. Lori can win the debates. I can hardly wait to watch those. Lori can win our hearts. and Lori can win in November. So, we've had our cup of joe. Like that pun? I have to give that to Greg Stokes. He actually wrote that for me in the bar. I'll move a minute. Now is the time for passion, strength, vision, and simply, we need Lori Hopkins-Cavanagh in Congress because she's going to do more than know where the bathroom is. We need Lori Hopkins-Cavanagh in Congress because she's going to do more than know where the bathroom is. I nominate Lori Hopkins-Cavanagh for our next Congressional Congress.
Lori Hopkins-Cavanagh has received a majority of the votes of the delegates present here, and in accordance with the rules of the conventions, I would like to declare Lori Hopkins-Cavanagh the endorsed candidate of this convention. I would like to invite Lori Hopkins-Cavanagh to address the delegates. Is Lori Hopkins-Cavanagh present in the room, and would she like to address the delegates?
Let me go better. She had to use the facilities.
That's a little bit too much information.
Yeah.
Lori Hopkins-Cavanagh will be with us in a moment.
We need Lori Hopkins-Cavanagh in Congress because she's going to do more than know where the bathroom is.
Hi. I was in the bathroom. Okay, well, I want to thank Mary Ann Turner and Lisa Napolitano and gratefully accept the nomination. And I want to thank all my volunteers. Because I'll tell you what, grassroots, I know the meaning of grassroots. And they're in this room right now with me. And from the college students to so many people that have helped me get here, I am so grateful. And I'd also like to thank my husband, Tim, who is just my rock, and my family. And thank you all for supporting me, all of you in this room today. Thank you. Okay, well, in accepting this speech today, I thought about a lot of different things to say, and I thought about including my brass ovaries speech, which I had at the Second Amendment rally. And yeah, and who would have thought that a set of brass ovaries would land me a headquarters, volunteers, and lots of money? But it did. And I want to tell you that if I had $1 every time I mentioned brass ovaries, I would only have to say it 1.2 million more times to fund the campaign. Seriously, we have a financial mountain to climb. I realize that. You can help by visiting LoriForCongress.com and donating, because out of all the congressional districts in Connecticut, the second is most likely to turn from blue to red. The good news is we are ready to hit the ground running against Joe Courtney. We have headquarters south open in Uncasville. Thank you, Montville, for your support today. We have Vernon RTC has offered to open up headquarters north, and that's in Courtney's front yard. And I feel so blessed to be coming right out of this convention with such a wonderful organization. And we would like to, for the first time ever, open a satellite headquarters with the UConn students, the college Republicans, in Mansfield in August. I want to tell you that I'm an innovative business person. And one of the things we're going to do is we're going to set up a portal of communication, a website specifically for RTCs and RTC members to speak directly to our campaign, a private portal that you can all register for and talk to us on a daily basis. And we want to do that in all 64 towns, and we're very excited about that because it's going to not only carry us through November, but after I become your next Congresswoman, we will continue to stay in touch with the RTCs. And I'm going to have signs in all of the towns, I promise you, and I'll also have pledge forms, I promise you that as well. So tomorrow we begin the journey to bring Joe home for good. Some folks think that it cannot be done. Some folks even like Joe. He's a friend to big business. They like Joe. They think he's a nice guy. He's a good friend to big business and big unions. But he's not such a great friend to the average Joe. So the workers are suffering. The middle class is suffering. Our college grads are stocking shelves at Walmart. And mom and pop are closing shop. So I was thinking about Joe, and I said, geez, you must like dancing the limbo, because our economy cannot get much lower than the bottom of the bottom. And I think it's some time that someone raised the bar. And I think I would like to get some long overdue housekeeping done right down in DC. I think I would like to dust off the Constitution. I think I'd like to let some sunshine in down there, and I'd love to serve you as your Congresswoman. I will work very hard for you. Thank you, and God bless you all.